Pakistan's attempt to derail MP delegations is coming to fore. In fact, there has been an attempt to stall visit to Malaysia. We believe that Pakistan tried to derail India MP delegation's visit to Malaysia under religious rhetoric, in fact, urging Malaysian officials to cancel Indian programs citing Islamic solidarity. Divya, so big development there and, sources saying that religious rhetoric used by Pakistan so as to stop Indian MPs from visiting that country. Divya.
That's right. Of course, this is Pakistan's attempt to derail the MP delegation, the all-party MP delegation, this attempt to stall that visit to Malaysia. And like you mentioned, it is a religious rhetoric that has been used by Pakistan. Now, sources are saying that Pakistan cited Islamic solidarity to Malaysia, urging cancellation of the visit. Now, sources are also going on to say that Malaysia rejected Pakistan's interference. Malaysia's response is a snub when it comes to Pakistan. So that is of course, in order to know more on this, we have our colleague Aishwarya joining us. Aishwarya, to get us all the details in regard to the breaking news coming in. Let's go across to Aishwarya Jain. Aishwarya, take us through what's really happened in Malaysia, and Malaysia, giving a befitting reply to Pakistan, snubbing Pakistan, when it comes to the interference in regard to that all-party delegation in Malaysia.
Well, top sources within the multi-party delegation that was led by Sanjay Jha of the JDU that visited Korea, Japan, Malaysia and other countries. When they reached to Malaysia, we've been told that Pakistan tried to snub all the programs, all the schedule that Indian delegation was supposed to meet their counterparts, meet the officials from the Malaysian government. It was told to us that Pakistani embassy there in Malaysia reached out to the Malaysian government and gave the Islamic rhetoric to them. They stated that Kashmir is something which is a disputed issue in the United Nations, and therefore Malaysia should not speak to the delegation that has reached to Malaysia. But the Malaysian government indeed went on with all the programs that were scheduled, the talks that were scheduled, the dialogue that happened in Malaysia, and they clearly went ahead with all the programs. Indian delegation was successful enough to convince the Malaysian government that it is not about the Islamic rhetoric or the religious issue that Pakistan is going to rake up. It is India's stance on terrorism that we wanted to showcase to different countries, and Malaysia being a very important strategic partner for the country, it is important to also showcase that how India acted against terrorism, and it was the cross-border terrorism to which India is victim of. It was India who only attacked the Pakistani terror infrastructures. That all was convinced by the Indian delegation before these meetings that were scheduled. We have been told that at least 10 programs were scheduled for Indian delegation when they visited Malaysia. All the 10 programs, Pakistani embassy out there was trying to snub or trying to disrupt them. They wanted Indian delegation not to meet the Malaysian counterpart, but indeed they went ahead. There were successful meetings that happened, talks that happened. Indian delegation also gave interviews to the Malaysian media outlets there as well, and it was an unsuccessful attempt that finally came out from the Pakistani side. So clearly, this is one of the story of one country. We're trying to find out that whether Pakistan has also played something like this sort of things to other delegations as well. But yes, Indian delegation led by Sanjay Jha to Malaysia, the Pakistani side tried to snub that.